Hi guys, it's Chris from LuLaRoe Chris Bernard. I wanted to share with you what I made in my first week. If you're looking to join LuLaRoe, I think you're doing the right thing. You're doing research right now to figure out who did what and how, and can you be successful in this business? And the short answer to this is, yeah, you can actually. And I was the biggest non-believer in that. So I want to share with you how I was able to get everything together for my first week of sales and promote my Facebook page, and also some real numbers on what I earned. To start off with, I ordered the initial inventory and then went directly into Audrey and ordered 20 pairs of leggings that were OS and 20 pairs that were TC. I also had been buying a lot of unicorns. I really like that part of LuLaRoe. I think it's really fun to find limited prints and be the fastest person to get them. So I had been storing some of those away as well that I had actually bought retail that I wanted to share with my customers. So in total, a pretty standard start. I didn't buy a ton of inventory. You might see some other people start with a couple $1,000 extra in inventory, which is amazing, but I wasn't in a position to do that, nor did my husband think that would be a very wise financial decision. So I started with that, and immediately after I signed all the paperwork, was in the queue, and got my call, I started my Facebook page. And I first started off with doing some unicorn legging giveaways, and I actually think that was a mistake in hindsight. It drove a lot of people to join my page because they wanted to win some leggings and not because they actually wanted to be customers. So I know a lot of people say, like, don't do legging loops and don't do giveaways when you're starting off, and I'm just gonna echo that because I felt like I got a lot of people, but not a lot of people actually wanted to buy. And that's what you're here for, right? Like, you're starting a business. You want people to actually buy from you, not just want free things. So after I did that, I kind of changed up my strategy, and I decided that I was going to create an event for the day that my online store was going to launch. So I created an event on my Facebook page, and I shared it with all my friends that I thought would be able to enjoy LuLaRoe, and then I also put $150 behind it. And I targeted just people who are in the US and love LuLaRoe, any age. And those people also came in high numbers. It was really exciting to see that people were excited to celebrate my launch with me. And I ran that ad for 2 weeks before my store launched. So in the meantime, I did all of the photo shooting, getting everything ready, getting this backdrop up. And my first sale was last Tuesday, and I sold $554 in the first sale on the first day. I left it up for 24 whole hours, so in the first day was only really like 6 hours. I made $554, and then the next day I made an additional $165. So that was just one online sale. Then the day after that, so it was Tuesday and Wednesday. On Thursday, I did a multi-consultant sale. And if you're wondering how to get into a multi-consultant sale as a consultant, you really just have to find whoever the admin is, or search for pages that say consultant only groups on Facebook that are for specific multi-consultant sales. So my third day, I joined this multi-consultant sale, and I sold $590 of inventory there. And the second day that was up, it was $179 that I sold. And then finally on the weekend, I did a pop-up in-home, and I sold $348. So that ended up being almost, I believe, $1,700 that I made my first week. And I just didn't think that it would work out that way. When you get your initial inventory, there's so much stuff, and there's stuff that you like, and there's stuff that maybe isn't your preference. And there was a lot of things that weren't my preference that sold immediately, that people were so excited about, that there were things that I didn't know were unicorns that were unicorns, and people just gobble them up. And I really just have to thank LuLaRoe for sending me stuff that people really loved. And I know that sounds silly, because if you're thinking about selling it, you love LuLaRoe as a brand, but I think we've all seen stuff that we're like, I don't know about that. And I would say it's very minimal, the amount of things that I got in my initial order that I was like a little bit kind of about. And a lot of them sold, which was like, I don't even know. So anyway, I wanted to share that. How I'm continuing to grow my Facebook page is through the same strategy that I started in the beginning. Obviously trying to do my best and do great customer service. I work full time, so this is my side hobby, but I really love doing it after work. If you want to know how I'm doing that, you can send me a message. You can email me. My email is LuLaRoe@gmail.com, or you can just send me a private message on Facebook if you go to my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/LuLaRoe And I can tell you all about how I'm managing the two. It's actually quite manageable. I might do another video just about that. But I just want to say that this has been great. I'm in my second week now. I just ran my first sale of the week. It's actually Wednesday right now, so my first sale closed again in my group, and I made $648 plus an extra $60 today. So once again, like $700 from one sale, and I haven't been able to renew my inventory yet. I'm still waiting for new stuff to come in. So if you're worried about how you're gonna sell pieces, it sells itself. And I know people say that, but it really does. It sells itself, and I'm just really grateful that I believed in myself and that I took this risk, because it's so rewarding from a personal level, and it's also just so fun to come home and be like, I made an extra $500 today. Like, that's super cool. And then, you know, above all else, which is like, I guess the real gift of it, is that I get to do something that makes me happy with my free time.